Hi, this is Jim from HD Reynolds and ReynoldsLawnmower.com with today's video tip. Today we're going to go over basic starting instructions for a snow thrower. Now this is an Ariens snow thrower with a Briggs & Stratton engine. If you have a different snow thrower or a different engine, the controls may be in different locations, but the starting procedure is basically the same. The first thing to do is to check the oil. Now the oil should never be above the upper hash mark or below the lower hash mark. If it's somewhere in between, it's a good idea to add oil until it reaches the upper mark. To check the oil, unscrew the dipstick and wipe it off. Then reinsert the dipstick into the tube and thread it all the way in. Remove it again and read the oil level. If necessary, add fresh 5W30 engine oil through the dipstick tube and then replace the dipstick and thread it all the way in. After you know there's oil in the engine, check the fuel to make sure the tank is full. And now we're ready to go. Start by advancing the throttle lever all the way to the full throttle position. The throttle lever is often marked by a turtle at one end and a rabbit at the other. Open the fuel shutoff valve. Make sure the ignition switch is in place. Some keys turn, but many keys, like this one, just need to be inserted into the slot for the engine to run. Next, turn the choke knob to the full or closed choke position. If restarting a warm engine, you don't need to choke it. Now this is a Briggs engine, so if it's below 15 degrees Fahrenheit, press the primer bulb 4 times. Above 15 degrees, press it twice. With a Tecumseh engine, prime it 3 times. Then, pull the rope to start. Once the engine starts, turn the choke to the open position. If the engine starts to run rough, bring the choke partway back toward closed. After a few minutes this way, the engine will start to run rough again, and then you can bring the choke back to its open position. When you're ready to shut the engine off, move the throttle most of the way to the left, let the engine idle for 15 or 20 seconds, and then push the throttle all the way to the left to shut the engine off. Now if you want to start the engine with the electric starter, you go through the same procedure, except you don't need to prime it. Put the throttle up to full, make sure the fuel is turned on, make sure the key is in the machine, and the choke is in the full or open position. Then, plug your 3-wire heavy-duty extension cord into the electric starter, plug the other end of the cord into a grounded outlet, and then press the button to engage the starter. Once the engine has started, unplug both ends of the cord and turn the choke knob to the open position. And now you're ready to blow snow.